All right, good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Reliable Representation Talk Show. We're going to be kicking off in about 2 minutes here. So this is the pre-show, getting all the behind-the-scenes stuff together. We have two very special guests that are going to be joining us, but I'm not going to let you know who they are until they get ready to come out. And I don't know where Miss Moni is. She not on here. Miss Moni over there playing around with her technical stuff over there, but she'll be joining us shortly. You know that?
I'm right there. You got me on backstage. Look, it says you're backstage.
Can you see me?
I don't see you, but
Yep.
it says you're backstage.
You don't know last week's show.
You sent it to me.
You clicked the wrong. She on the wrong show, y'all. She on the one from last
I
week.
promise you, I'm
See,
not.
you for there. She on the right one over
Okay,
there.
but I just clicked on the one that you sent me because I sent her the right one, didn't I?
Y'all, Miss Mona don't know what she doing. She looking at last week's show.
Lord.
Hey, Miss Darlene Wilson, thank you so much for tuning in, Miss Darlene.
I told y'all.
See, Miss
I
Darlene.
just did exactly what my friend told me to do. He said, click on that last one.
So see, Miss Darlene
That's
on
all I
here.
did.
Miss
I
Darlene
don't
on
know
here.
no
You're not around. See there?
Miss Darlene, I'm coming.
Did you clicked on the last?
Yeah, I did.
I don't know what you did, Miss Mona. But I hope y'all are having a good week so far.
Send it to me again.
I'm gonna send everything back to Miss Mona so she can get on here.
Yeah.
Y'all let me.
Cause I got our guest in and I just didn't get in. I want to make sure my guest is in. That's what that was about. I didn't care about me being in. I want my guest in.
She is in it. She's backstage. I just sent it back to you, Miss Mona. And we getting ready to. Okay. Hey to Miss Lisa Taylor, how you doing? Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, look, and thank you, Miss Taylor, for always speaking the truth. I see you on Facebook quite a bit, but thank you for always, speaking the truth and what you say. So we definitely appreciate you and appreciate you for standing for what's right. We gotta always do that. Okay. And so we are getting ready, y'all, to get going. They're just going with the regular way. So we're gonna be kicking off, y'all, in just a minute here. We got the people tuning in, and Miss Moni will be coming on in a minute, and we just gonna kind of go from there. And hello again to you, Miss Lisa Taylor. And so we got a very interesting show. Okay, I see Miss Moni coming now. Okay. So there we go, y'all. Plan to get ready to get us on the air. Hey there, Cassandra Peterson. How you doing? Thank you for tuning in. You tell me going to announce this. You can go to announce the show. Click it off. Okay. That's what I'm trying to do.
Join us every Thursday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time on WMPR 90.1 FM with your host, Representative Fabian Nelson, and yours truly, Miss Moni Love Media. We can't wait to see you this Thursday, every Thursday on WMPR 90.1. Let's go. See you then. Like, share, and comment, and subscribe.
Welcome to Reliable Representation Talk Show. It's your girl, Miss Moni Love Media. And now here is Representative Fabian Nelson.
Hey there, good evening, everybody. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank you for sharing your Thursday evening with us each week at 6 o'clock here on WMPR on the Reliable Representation Talk Show. We have a very interesting show with some very, very special guests, but we're going to be introducing really, really soon. So once again, thank you for tuning in, and we hope you enjoy the show. I'm going to kick it back to Miss Moni over here.
Yes, this was a really great week. I mean, we had really great weather this week, but we have a special guest in the building today. We have two special guests in the building today. But Fabian, how was your week? I know you've been at the Capitol, you've been going to all these different galas and all these different events, but what special have you been doing down at the Capitol this week?
It has been a really, really busy week. We're approaching our next deadline, which is the deadline for appropriation bills.
Mm-hmm.
So appropriation bills are money bills when we appropriate funding to our districts and municipalities. And so that deadline is Monday to get them drafted, and the deadline to introduce them on the floor is on the 27th, I want to say. So just been trying to get my appropriation bills together, and it's been pretty slow other than that. So that's kind of what we all are really doing right now. We haven't started taking up new legislation yet, which we'll start back with new bills probably next week. So we got to deal with all of the Senate bills that are going to be sent over to us. And so that's pretty much it. And I'll go later on in the show, I'll go through a rundown of some other stuff.
Yes, and of course we have a lot of great events. I know I talked about it in the pre-show about all the St. Patty Day events going here in Jackson, Mississippi. So of course we have One Block East. They will have a block party. We'll have downtown cigar shop at Lamar Street. They will have a block party, as well as Howland Miles. They'll have a block party after the St. Patty's Day parade, and of course Southern Comfort Brass Band will be playing in St. Patty's Day parade this time, as always, and they're gonna be moving something.
It's gonna be a good show.
So we're gonna go right into our first guest. We have Nakenda Lee Lewis. She is from Fruition Smoothie and Fruit Bar here in Ridgeland, Mississippi. So welcome to Reliable Representation Talk Show.
Welcome.
Yes.
It was always great to have you. So thanks for coming.
Glad to be here.
Well, I am so, you guys, I live in the neighborhood, of course, and I didn't know that smoothie bar was there, but I passed by there one day and I said, let me just go in there and try a smoothie. And y'all, I've been hooked ever since. So tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got started, and how we can come and taste those delicious smoothies.
Okay, I'm originally from Jackson. I've been in Jackson all my life. I graduated from Jackson State, and about a year ago, decided to open up a smoothie bar, and I picked a spot in Ridgeland on Rice Road. The address is 735 Rice Road. And our smoothies, we have about a little over 20 smoothies we offer. Most of them are under 300 calories.
Ooh.
They are all natural, non-GMO, no artificial sweeteners. They are, we have the ones that are over 300 calories are mainly for meal replacement. All of them are meant for recovery.
Mm-hmm.
But most of them are meant for recovery, but besides the meal replacement ones. They are very good, very tasty. I would say they are a little better than the competition.
What's your favorite flavor?
I would say the favorite one is the very, very good. And I would say it's probably the most popular one too.
So when I come, I need to get a very, very good
Very,
one.
very good.
Okay, I like that. Good evening to you, Timothy Brown. Thank you for tuning in this evening.
And also, I like the fact that you can actually add different things. So tell us about some of the things that you can add, like protein, vitamins.
Yeah, we do have supplements. They all come with protein, but you can also add additional protein. And we have additional supplements like Get Lean, Get Energized. You can add additional greens. You can have, we have bone supplements you can add to it. So we have maybe about 10 or 12 supplements you can add to it.
So bones, like to strengthen your bones? Or?
Strengthen your bones.
Wow.
If you have any type of ailment, you can add to it. And we have all of our smoothies do something for you. So we have that you can reduce blood pressure. You can some for skin. They all provide some type of health.
I need to come in and check you out there.
You need to come check us out.
That is great.
And we also have refreshers. We have acai bowls. We call them crushed fruit bowls.
Okay.
But they're really just acai bowls, but we just call them crushed fruit bowls.
Wow.
Yeah, go ahead and tell them a little bit more about some of the things that you do, besides the smoothies. Because I know a lot of people say, "Well, I don't drink smoothies," but you have the fruit nachos.
Yeah, I think what makes us
Fruit
different,
nachos.
yes,
Okay.
we have a niche market. It's called fruit nachos.
Okay.
So what they are is they are baked tortillas. We bake them in sugar and cinnamon. So that I like to call them a healthier twist to a fruit to a nacho.
Okay.
It's your traditional nacho. So we take a tortilla and we bake it in fruit. Bake it in sugar and cinnamon and a little butter on it. And then we top it with kiwi, strawberries, and blueberries, and blackberries if you like it. And we put this cream. We have a cream cheese dip that we put on it.
Ooh.
Whipped cream.
That just sound good.
My kids will love it.
Pecans. And you can get chocolate syrup and caramel syrup if you like it.
Wow.
It is really tasty.
Where about are you? You're in Richmond. Where about in Richmond are you located?
It's 735 Rice Road. If you know where, like you're going towards the reservoir, right before you get to the reservoir, right before you get to the, like going toward Cockatoo Walk.
Okay.
Everybody knows what Cockatoo Walk is.
It sure do. We all know for the wrong reason because they're eating
right.
all the greens and fish.
So
But
it's
good.
going toward Cockatoo Walk.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Cockatoo Walk for lunch, and I'm gonna stop by and get
There
me
you go.
a smoothie afterwards. That'll help me
try
deal with
it.
some of the guilt.
But our fruit nachos really are they're like one of our top sellers. We sell out of those every day.
So one of our guests just asked how many calories. So can you tell us? I don't know if she want to know about the nachos or the smoothie, but the nachos roughly.
I don't know how many
I
calories.
would say if you come into they have a menu. So the menu is up there in their smoothie bar. So that's a good question. I know a lot of people are watching their weight and watching what they do. So if you come there, they can figure out with you and work a plan with you so they can see how many calories are in certain
We have
things.
a calorie count on every one of our bowls.
And Miss Cassandra was asking about the nachos.
Now, I don't know how much calories.
Miss Cassandra, you're probably about 2,000. Got sugar in them.
No, that's not gonna have. They don't have that many calories on them. I'll tell you what my sister does. My sister is really into her into fitness. So what she does is she doesn't get the chocolate syrup and she doesn't get the whipped cream. She just gets because the tortillas or cinnamon is healthy. So the fruit is healthy. So she doesn't get all the toppings.
And it sounds good. I'm on all the toppings. I want mine piled up.
So you can get the whipped cream. You don't have to get the cream cheese dip. You can kind of make it how you want it.
Okay.
So you don't have to get it
like that.
As intense as it is.
Okay.
It may not be as tasty, but it's still it's still a healthier option than a piece of cake. I promise you that.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, me and Mrs. Cassandra, I'm sorry, we coming over there and we want ours. This I don't with Miss Cassandra. We want to get everything on it.
People come over on their lunch break. A lot of the businesses in the area, they come over on their lunch break to get those fruit nachos.
Okay, that is great.
They love them.
Oh, and so the meal replacements. So I did have. I saw a young lady yesterday. She saw you were coming on the show, so she's going to be tuning in because she asked about the healthy shakes, and so I said we're going to talk about them. And so you say high blood pressure. What are some of the other ailments that you can?
I know we have something for blood pressure. We have something for we have a diabetic girl that comes in. It helps lower her blood sugar.
Wow.
So she even comes in and we have to help her count how much sugar intake she's taking in, her grams of sugar. So it's such a long list of
and see what I tell people all the time is we have to realize before we had medicine, we used the earth.
Yes.
God has put every single thing here that we need to deal with ailments and illnesses. So you can go the natural way.
Right.
That's the best way. So it's good that y'all are doing all of that. Miss Lisa Taylor said, wow. So I think you have some people coming over there. But I have heard about people with the shakes and the meal replacements. Mm-hmm. Sometimes people replace meals with
if you're feeling sick, it's something you can use. We have something. Turmeric or something we have things that you can put in it and you don't even taste it.
Okay.
We have chia seeds that you can put on
wow
in your acai bowl.
So do you have kind of like what's your atmosphere like? Do you have like people that want to come like if they're on break and
Oh, sure. We have
So-
a couch.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
a little lounge area in it
Yep.
in the shop.
You have what?
Wi-Fi. Yeah.
Yeah, I might not be able to get rid of me then. Because sometimes I want to get away from the Capitol, just decompress.
Yeah, it's very relaxing.
I might have to come over there and spend some time with y'all. I want to get
Yeah.
away
Come on, enjoy it.
when I want to hide out.
Yeah, please do. Please do. Very relaxing.
Because Jackson's hard to hide out in Jackson. Because everywhere you go, you're gonna run into people that you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So I
We
need to
get
come
that a
over.
lot. We get that a lot. People just come in and just relax.
Yeah, that's it. Like on your lunch break and different things like that. I would love. I'm definitely gonna be coming by there though.
Please do.
I'm coming by to check y'all out and get. I want those nachos. So I'm gonna get a shake too.
And really, our bowls are really good. People really like. That's another one of our big sellers. Actually, our bowls.
Mhm.
They're healthy
Mhm.
and they come with fresh fruit. A lot of people enjoy the bowls. They're not the little bitty bowls, kind of like how you get at some of the competitors. They're a little smaller. They really are like a actual meal almost,
And Ms. Cassandra wants to know what are your hours of operation.
9 to 5. But we are about to extend them starting April 1st. We'll be open until 7.
So 9 to 5 Monday through Friday.
Well, right, and we're closed on Sunday. Saturday
Okay.
we're 10 to 5.
So 10 to
And-
5 on Saturdays.
And
Okay.
you guys, Nakendley, she brought a really good surprise for you guys. So, anyone who is caller number 8 to call into the radio show today, WNPR at 601-948-5950. She has a gift card that she brought for you guys. And a lucky winner, caller number 8, will win this beautiful gift card. Hold it up for them on this
I'm gonna
side.
call in.
You gonna call
What's the special number?
in? You gonna call in? You gonna get all your people to call in
Uh-huh.
for you
Here
to
we go.
win?
I got my cell phone right so I can call. What's the station number?
It's 6. You sit right here, but I just wanted everybody to know just how important these smoothies are. So, like, whenever you are trying to, some people like to fast, but I don't want to call it fasting. A lot of times you maybe don't want a heavy meal like in the morning time, right? And they call it breakfast, but you really can go get a smoothie, and that actually can fill you up, right?
Yeah. Right, it can.
Yes, and so I like to do this when I'm getting ready. I know I'm gonna be busy throughout the day. I like to go get me a smoothie. I like to stop at Patrician Smoothie, and it actually gives me the energy that I need. And I actually go and add a multivitamin
Yeah.
because that gives me the energy that I need to grow throughout the
We
day.
have a lot of customers that stop by. You can add energy even to them. We have a lot of customers
okay.
that add energy to their smoothie. It's called Get Energized.
Okay.
They add that supplement to our smoothie before they go to work.
I need to.
Instead of getting coffee,
Right.
you get smoothie and add Get Energized,
Right.
so they don't have that extra caffeine.
And, let me
And
tell
I
you-
probably need to come over there and get check your smoothies out because I actually take B12 injections
Oh,
for
okay.
energy, and that may help me with my energy level.
Right,
some,
right,
but,
definitely will.
but-
Yeah.
And also I want to bring out some parts too that would help also, like when you're trying to eat healthy, because this is the reason why we brought her on here, because we want to give everybody healthy options. Everybody know about going to eat all the other foods, but we want to give you a healthy option and for it to taste good, right? So here's like some ingredients like for a colon cleanser. You can try with pineapple,
it's
ginger,
number 1 or 2.
lemon can flush pounds of toxins in your body.
Mhm.
So that also helps. Then if you want to build your smoothie, spinach is good for fiber. Kiwi is good for carbohydrates, to curb that. Avocado is good for fat. Yogurt is good for protein. Milk is good for protein. A green smoothie is also. Berries good for fiber and carbohydrates, and peanut butter is good for fat.
Right, and we have one guy came in and he asked for. We have one of our supplements is for joints, and he actually has something's wrong with one of his joints.
Okay.
He's gonna just put the 8th one on.
Oh, and he literally said the next day his joints felt better after drinking water.
Oh
After he
wow!
put our joint supplement. in
Right,
his
so
smoothie.
that did help
so it
him.
actually
So
worked.
it's good to have a testimony when people do
Yeah.
come back in to the shop and let you know, hey, this did work. That's wonderful.
One lady was having issues with her stomach. She ate one of our bowls. She came back the next day and got another bowl
Wow.
because she said it made her feel better.
Really?
So clean foods, clean eating,
Mhm.
it actually works.
It does. It really does. And then, of course, we do have.
And y'all, I think we're on up to caller number 6 or number 7, so it's getting close.
Ooh, y'all are calling
number
in
4.
for that smoothie.
Okay, so we're on number 4, so y'all got 4 more people. Y'all keep on calling. Y'all almost there.
The number is 601-948-5950. Again, we have Nakindley Lewis. She is here from Fruition Smoothie and Fruit Bar is located at
735 Rice Road in Ridgeland.
Okay, and tell them that you have a telephone number or tell them your social media platform so that they can.
You can reach out to, it's at Fruition Smoothie Shop on Instagram. And I don't know the phone number.
That's fine. You can go to Fruition Smoothie and Fruit Bar on Instagram. On Facebook. And someone, if you need to contact someone, you can go to their inbox and someone will get back with you if you have any questions or anything. But I do want to say I personally approve and endorse it because I regularly go and get their smoothies, and each time I've always benefited from it throughout the day.
And
so
the phone number is 601-790-9623 if you want to call and order ahead and have it waiting on you.
Okay.
Get there.
790-9623.
And we're also on DoorDash and Grubhub.
Yeah, and that's another thing that I was bring up, that you are now currently on DoorDash and Uber Eats, right?
No, Grubhub.
Grubhub. Okay, so DoorDash, and so you guys, if you're working from home, you absolutely can go in and DoorDash it now. It's FRUITRITION Smoothie and Fruit Bar.
Right.
So you can actually order it. Is there a minimum? Okay, well that's wonderful. So of course,
$10. It may be $10.
Okay, so we do love for our guests to come on and share. You guys have those phones on. They are really doing a great job today. Y'all are calling in. They want that gift card.
That's great.
That's
it's
it.
a great product.
We want y'all to be able to enjoy that smoothie, but but we also want you to come back again and patronize her business. Take a friend, and take a relative. The next caller that calls in, that should be. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So what number we on?
Oh, we're ready.
Oh, okay. Number 8 is up. Thank you, DJ Handyman.
All right, we got a winner, y'all. We got a winner.
Okay. He's gonna send it to us.
Okay. All right.
All right. Thank you so much.
Hello?
Okay.
So I want you to, you hear me? Okay, I hope they can hear you. Okay.
Hey, caller, how you doing?
Can you hear?
Let's see. How you doing, caller?
Hold on. I'm trying to get.
We're trying to get the caller to come in.
Hold on. Caller, can you hear me? Yeah. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Hey, caller, how you doing? Hey, caller, can you hear us okay?
Hi, my name is Marsha Hawkins, and I'm the winner.
You better go on and claim it. That's right. You are our winner. So what I'm going to do is we have your number on the caller ID. We'll give you a call after the show so we can get your address and send it over to you.
Okay, then.
Thank you so much for listening to us.
Thank you so much. Congratulations. So congratulations to our winner. We appreciate you. She is a lucky winner of Fruition Smoothie and Fruit Bar. Yay! Congratulations.
I look forward to serving you.
Yes. And so, again, I want to say Thank you so much, and I appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, and I also want to give you an opportunity to say anything to anyone, any of your friends or relatives that you want to get a shout out to, or anybody who absolutely helped you. I know you have a great staff there.
Yes,
they are very
my
nice. So
staff.
can you give a shout out to the staff?
I just want to give a shout out to my staff, the nutrition staff. They have really worked hard. We've been open since October, and they really worked hard to help keep the store running. And because
What was your grand opening? Because I remember it was last year.
it
wasn't
was the grand opening was November 21st,
Okay.
I believe. But we opened in October, but the grand opening was November 21st.
Okay, that's wonderful. So, of course, make sure you go and check it out. The telephone number again is 601-790-9623. It's on Ridgeland, Mississippi.
It's in Ridgeland, Mississippi.
And the address again.
735 Rice Road.
Thank you so much.
Can I say one thing?
Oh, go ahead.
One
please
little
do.
thing about something not related to
Yeah,
nutrition.
go ahead.
You talked about St. Patty's Day.
Mhm.
I just opened up a hookah lounge
Okay,
in Jackson.
hold on. I did not know that.
Yes, and we have a St. Patty's Day party going on. Also, at Parlor Room is 357 Northmar Plaza.
Okay, so
So-
congratulations.
Thank you. So you can come out. It's called the Parlor Room. It's 357 Northmar Plaza.
Okay, and what time is the party gonna start?
It started. We're open every day from 5 until 2 a.m.
Cause you know Miss Money like today.
Yeah, okay. So from 5 to 2 a.m. close on Mondays.
Okay, all right. So say it again. What's the name of the business?
The Parlor Room is a hookah lounge.
Okay, that is wonderful. So congratulations. So not one, but two businesses she's promoting today. I'm so proud of you. I
Thank
am,
Thank
and
you.
your family.
Thank
It's
you.
a family-owned business, and that's one of the reasons why we love to support our own. So from me and Representative Fabian, we want to say thank you so much for coming on the show today. You can stick around, and have fun.
Thank you for having me. I
You're
really
welcome.
appreciate
Thank you for
so much.
coming. And I'm gonna be better to get some old nachos.
Okay,
Me
please
and Miss Cassandra coming back to get some.
please do.
What's it called? Fruit nachos,
Fruit
right?
nachos.
Fruit nachos.
They are fabulous. You will not be disappointed.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming. We got to come back and visit us
And
sometime.
congratulations to Marsha for winning the gift card. We thank you.
Yes.
Thank
I
you
look
for
forward
listening to
seeing
us,
her.
to
Can
everybody.
I keep my water?
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Keep going.
My favorite water.
Oh.
Your smart water.
Yeah.
All right, y'all,
All right.
that was our first guest. I told you it was going to be a very exciting show. So we talked about some healthy smoothies. We talked about some fruit nachos that are healthier than regular nachos. And so make sure you please go by and support this amazing business. We definitely want to support our community businesses. And we're hoping that she'll move on down here to District 66 and open up a smoothie shop down here one day. And so
That's right.
we
In
always...
Byram.
We're always looking for new businesses to spark some economic development. And so we have our second guest that's going to be coming on pretty soon here. And so I'm just going to be just a moment. I spoke a little bit too soon.
Yes, they're en route, but they'll be here. But we can go ahead and talk about your political. Or we can jump into the events. Which one you want to do?
Let's go ahead and cover the events real quick, and
Okay.
I'll hit this at the tail end.
Okay, well, great. So you guys, I'm always trying to keep you abreast of all of the events that's going on. We're going to start with the Spring Fling Community and Volunteer Celebration, April the 18th at Doolin Hall. It starts at 5:30 to 7:30. And there's live music by Southern Comfort Brass Band. We have the Ward's Legend Ceremony at the Ice House. It's on April the 29th by Vanessa Edmond Unlimited Presents, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And calling all barbers, hairstylists, nail techs, lash techs. A health fair is at New Horizon Church. So April the 8th, that will be 10 to 2 p.m. It is open to the public, okay?
All right.
So you can come and get your checkups, your health screenings, a lot of different vendors. St. Patty's Day block party is March 23rd. It's East Pearl Street. And that is a downtown cigar shop. We got Network Your Net Worth mixer. That's on tonight, Dr. Marcus Shanae. At the Center Stage Event Center that started at 6 o'clock, but you can stop by after the show now and watch it, say hi after the show.
Okay, so y'all see, there's a lot going on. There are always things going on around town. Now I want to jump into something that's been a really highly talked about thing. This is none other than House Bill 1590. So this is a bill that is going to restructure the PERS system. So PERS is a public employee retirement system here in the state of Mississippi. And it was in the House of Representatives, I want to say last week, and, voted on it. I voted no on it, as well as several other people. But there have been a lot of conversations about it. And, I just want people to understand what will happen with this bill. So ultimately, what the PERS bill, as it has been introduced, what it will do is it will eliminate the current PERS board, which is composed of people that are elected by members of the PERS system. It will do away with that board, and it would allow the governor and lieutenant governor to make appointments to the PERS board. There also is a cost of living increase, a 5% cost of living increase that's going to be spread over 3 years. 2% would be implemented in January 1st of this year. Well, what this bill also would do is it will do away with the cost of living increase. So ultimately, it would be a new PERS board. There will not be a cost of living increase given. And those would be the changes, with the way the bill is written right now. Now, if this bill does not pass the Senate and is signed by the governor, what will happen is there will be the PERS board will stay intact. And the 2% increase will be, the 2% increase is an employer contribution. And so, the state has to currently contribute, I want to say 17%. So to go from 17% up to 19% that the state would have to pay. So you won't be paying any more money in. And each year you'll get a 2% increase until that's up to 5%, which is, I think it caps at 22%. So that's ultimately what would happen if this bill is passed and if it is not passed. We have gotten a lot of calls from people that are in favor of the bill not passing. A lot of people don't support it. A lot of people don't want the system touched. The biggest problem that I have with the bill is the fact that the PERS board will be appointed by the governor and lieutenant governor. I feel that the ratepayers or the retirees and people that are contributing into that plan should have a say-so as to who's representing them on this board. The argument now is that, well, we have people on the PERS board that are not really, they're not financial planners and they don't really understand finances. Well, my argument to that is they have people that they talk to. They have financial advisors, financial planners, attorneys that they talk to. They could say the same about us. They could say, well, hey, we have legislators up there that are not attorneys. Mm-hmm. But what we do is we have trusted individuals that we can trust when we have a problem. If we're talking about something that's financially related, we can talk to our legislative budget office and figure out how to get it done. And so I'm saying the same thing about this PERS board. While they might not all be experts in the field, they are retired employees of the state of Mississippi. So they've invested their time, their money, and their resources. So who better to represent their board than the people that, have retired from the system, that all of the employees have some say so in putting on the board. But anytime we're talking about, political appointments, and it could be me, if it was the House of Representatives that appointed these people, I would still say the same thing. We have to make sure that our people have a voice and have to have a choice. And this is equal. I was at our a town hall meeting 2 nights ago, and I told them, I said, well, ultimately what's happening is this is just like the governor coming down to the city of Byram and telling the mayor and the board of aldermen, y'all are fired. And he appoints a mayor and all new aldermen. That's not how democracy works. That's not how democracy should work. And see, we got Mr. Adam McWilliams say most of the board has financial backgrounds, though. Most have an accountancy degrees and are national credentials. I hope this bill doesn't pass. Thank you, Mr. McWilliams. So see, people have a financial background that are on the board. But once again, if they don't, they have advisors. Whoever the governor and lieutenant governor appoints to this board, they're going to be doing the same thing that the current board is doing. Mm-hmm. They're going to be relying on our budget offices and attorneys and financial planners. So I'm strongly opposing it. I'm still opposing it. And if it comes back, if the Senate amends it and sends it back and it's not satisfactory to how I think the people of Mississippi deserve to be, I will vote no on it again. I will no on it 1,000 times. That's just how adamant I am about it, because I promised all of my constituents that I'm going to stand up and I'm going to fight for them. You know, people were talking about we call it a 13th check, but it's really a cost of living increase that our employees get each year. And people a lot of people on the campaign trail, please don't bother the 13th. I said, don't worry. As long as I'm there, I'm never going to vote in favor, of doing that. And just so I am clear, the 13th check is not on the chopping block right now. Nobody has said anything about terminating that check. But if another board is appointed, that board would have the authority to do away with that 13th check. And when you think about it, if this board is appointed by the governor and lieutenant governor, they don't have to answer to the ratepayers for the things that they do. With the retired employees being able to elect their board has to make sure they're looking out for the best interest, because just like politicians, if we're not doing the right thing, we get voted out of office.
Yeah, Maria said that's too much power for them to have.
You're right. I mean, Maria, that when you think about it, this is our public employees have worked so long and contributing into that system. And now you're basically saying that, we're taking the power away from you. And that's absolutely, that's not right.
Yes. And so everything that he does, he's doing it for the betterment of the community and for the citizens and everyone. So I just want to say thank you so much for being so thorough and reading through those bills, because we talked about this last week, how much reading you do. So tell them, like, on a one bill, like generally how many pages you're reading through.
I read the whole bill.
Like how many pages, like between the average,
like,
how many pages?
Like the average bill. So there vary. Some bills are 2 pages, some are 50, some are 500, some are 1,000. And so we have bills that are really lengthy, but I always make sure I read them and I go through them so I can understand them. And I ask a lot of questions on the floor. Like, a lot of people tune in. You can watch us live, but I ask a whole lot of questions on the floor. And the reason I'm able to ask those questions is because I've read the bill, and whatever questions I don't understand, it's not clear, I make a note of it. And that's why my floor, I say, hey, can you explain this to me? And sometimes the people are presenting the bill have to go ask the attorneys those questions. But it's important that we understand this legislation when we're getting to it. Another bill, we talked about the Inspire bill, which was a bill to, hey there, Miss Mary Briley, thank you so much for tuning in.
How you doing?
And so it was the Inspire bill, which basically is how we fund our public schools. So they were going to do away with the MAEP formula and do a new Inspire formula, which you said was so good and so great. But I found a lot of things in this Inspire bill that I didn't like, and I voted against it. I was, not too many people voted against it. But it was the right thing to do, because it was not a good formula. And so it passed in the House and went over to the Senate. And so when it went to the Senate didn't pick it up and didn't entertain it. And you know what? We have our guests coming in, so we're gonna come back to this education bill in just a moment. Y'all bring them on in. How you doing? Thank you so much for joining us. Come on in, get comfortable. How you doing? All right there you go. I'm gonna let Miss Mona introduce our next guest that we have over here.
Okay, well, we got a special guest who just stopped by the station, WNPR 90.1. Of course, he is from Mississippi. Of course, Mr. Ain't stressing today. Welcome, dear Salas. Welcome to Reliable Representation Talk Show.
Thank you.
How you doing today?
I'm good, man. Blessed and highly favored, happy to be alive.
Yes. And I know you just came off a tour last year in France.
Yeah.
And we are super proud of you here in Mississippi. You are really putting on for the city.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
And I know you have a new EP that just dropped on Red.
Yeah.
Yes. Tell us, everybody, about the new EP that's just dropped, and just let them know what you're doing today.
Yeah, man. So the EP is called On Red, and basically it just focuses on yourself, just staying goal oriented and making sure you're locked into whatever it is that you got going on. And just making sure that, make sure you fill your cup first. So when it comes time to, fill someone else's cup, you won't be fully depleted. So just really just self-care, in a nutshell, and just, making sure you where you need to be before you start dispersing that energy out everywhere else.
And let everybody know. Go
So
ahead.
what's the is it EP?
EP.
Uh-huh.
It's like an album.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. EP. All right. I'm wondering
That's okay. That's okay. He'll school you. That's okay. That's
it's
musician.
It's a shorter form of albums. It's 4
Yeah,
songs.
Okay.
Not a full length LP,
Okay.
but an EP. Yeah.
So I
Okay.
did download the album because I like to support. Okay.
Thank you.
So we got some songs on here. I can't play all of them.
Yeah.
I can only pay a couple seconds before I have to pay for it. Okay, so we're gonna go to the next one. This is Ocean View.
Yeah.
Hey.
Wow. Very good. Very good beat. I like that beat. Uh-huh. And
I can
how,
see the kid doing a TikTok off of this one.
For sure.
Okay.
so how long have you been an artist for now?
Oh man, a long time. It was like 10 plus years. You know, I've been doing this, and yeah, 10 plus years.
Wow. You know.
And yes, and of course, you know, in 2021 in February when he dropped this song.
Now I know that one right there.
Hey.
See, I'm old school, so I have the old school beat that you got mixed in there with it. So get it.
Hey. So, of course, we just wanted to let y'all know, you know, this is I ain't stressing today, but he definitely is not stressing about this EP that just came out. He wants y'all to go to iTunes, Spotify. I want you to blow this up.
I'm going on here right now.
On Red, okay?
Yeah.
We don't want you to leave on Red. No text messages. This is the EP that we want you to go to iTunes and Spotify. It's called On Red. But I do want to ask you a couple questions.
On Red?
Yes, it's
Right here?
On Red. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And ooh, there you go.
Let me get it.
Look, Representative Nelson gonna be in his car. He gonna pull up to the Capitol.
I'm gonna be jamming when I go
With
to
the
work
On
tomorrow.
Red.
I got it. I'm downloading it over here.
Okay.
That's it right here?
No, that's not it right there.
Oh, that's not it? Okay.
Uh-uh.
Okay, so what?
Yeah,
No, what's
It's this one.
Yeah, I was like, I don't recognize
Dear
that.
Silas, and then it's gonna have his name. It's gonna say On Red.
It's a green.
Like this
album
one is a
cover.
green one.
Okay, I can't pull up to the Capitol with the wrong thing.
No, please don't do this.
There we go. I got it now right here.
That's it right there.
I'm
Yeah.
finna get this right now. I appreciate that.
Okay, so when you was young, Silas,
Okay.
as a teenager, what did you inspire to be? I mean, did you inspire to be an artist?
Yeah, I always wanted to be an entertainer. It's been in me, you know, since I've started. I would say before that, I wanted to be. I always wanted to be an artist in some aspect. You know, I started out with art, literally art, just drawing, create my own cartoons and whatnot. But that kind of morphed its way into music. You know, my dad was a musician, so he kind of instilled in me, you know, at an early age, you got to play some instrument if you're gonna live in this house. I started out on piano. And I moved to trumpet, and eventually it transitioned into me recording music.
Okay, yes,
Yeah.
definitely. So that was really good. And I know that Snoop Dogg was on your feature on September the 14th when you dropped it
Yeah.
last year. So what was that conversation like when you were speaking to Snoop Dogg, or how did that come about?
It was all pretty organic, you know. I was just promoting the song as usual. I put it out on social media, and I want to say Master P, he reposted it, and I was just thinking to myself, I was like, I know Master P and Snoop, they real cool. So I was like, man, if Master P posted it, maybe Snoop would see it, and I would say maybe like the next day or so, Snoop actually ended up reposting the song too, and then he hit me on the DM, and he was like, hey nephew, you need to let me get on there. And I was like, what you mean let you? Like, let's do it, you know? So yeah, so I let him get on it, and you know, the rest is history. And you know, we did the remix together.
Oh wow, the
Yeah.
Snoop D-O-double-G.
Now Snoop Dogg is from Mississippi, isn't it?
Yes,
Okay.
uh-huh.
Macomb area, South Mississippi, Macomb area, I think, somewhere
Yes.
Pike County.
So are you locally Jackson? Are you from Jackson, Mississippi? Or
Yeah,
are you
I'm born and raised from Jackson, Mississippi.
okay? What high school did you go to?
I went to Murrah High School. I graduated from Bailey Magnet when that was a high school.
Yes,
I remember.
Yes.
Hey there, Miss Marsha Mack. Thank you for tuning in, and good evening to you.
So of course, the I love is very important to us. We both went to Jackson State. And on February 12th, you did a video featuring the Sonic Boom of the South.
That's what I'm talking about.
So, I mean, I love how you incorporate Mississippi always in the things that you do throughout your career. So what was the idea of doing that video and also, making sure that you feature Sonic Boom?
Yeah, so I mean, in that case, Jackson State, they reached out, and I can't remember the exact name, but I think it was for their week that they had. I can't remember the exact name of the week, but it was promoting raise money for JSU at that time. But yeah, I'm always down to support the home team. I'm from Jackson. I love them. I actually featured them in my video featuring Big Crit song called "I Got It." And I'm very, I'm ecstatic about where I'm from, and I'm proud of where I'm from. So any chance I get, I just want to always showcase that to people who are not from Mississippi and let them know that Mississippi is beautiful.
And Miss Mary Briley, I love, or it's I love everywhere. A lot of people don't realize it, but Mississippi is known as the birthplace of America's music. We have so much musical talent here that comes out of Mississippi that is unbelievable, that a lot of people, don't really know about. But, we can sing here and we can eat and cook good food here. So, thank you for always showcasing and highlighting Mississippi, because we want people to hear good things about Mississippi and let people know that good things are here, good things are coming from here, good things are being done here, because they hear about the bad, but I mean, there's some great people and great things right here.
No doubt, yeah. It's that's anywhere in the world. Bad stuff happens everywhere, but it's great things going on in Mississippi, and it's always important that myself and you all too, just like you're doing right now, you showcase the good stuff that's going on.
And anybody who wants to call in and say hello or get some encouraging words to Dear Silas, the number is 601-948-5950. To anyone who wants to call in, just say hello. Of course, he's here in the building. He stopped by, y'all. This is a long time coming, and I'm just so thankful that he made time to even stop by our little show right here. We just started Dear Silas in October, so we trying to, so this is really huge for us to, have you here, and we're very thankful.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's true. That's our honor to have you here.
It really is.
It's our honor to have you here. Just letting people know about good things and good people in Mississippi. Now, when you make it all the way to the top, you're at the Grammys now. Don't forget about us.
Don't forget about the little people.
Man, y'all the whole team.
Yes,
for sure.
So, what is your writing process look like with your
my writing
songs?
process? Well, I just try to live life. I try to be as authentic as I possibly can in my music and just really talk about, what was going on. Just like I ain't stressing today, I was literally stressing. I was not having a good day, and that's kind of where it came from. Currently, right now, I'm going through what I like to call just trust the process and just, be myself. So right now, I'm not doing too much writing. Like this new project on Red, it was some writing on it, but about 96% of it is just me like letting whatever came out come out and just be okay with it and trust that that's what I need to hear and that's what the people need to hear. So right now I'm just kind of going with the flow.
I think that is just like that's so much talent. How you can sit there and just and just like let it all out, like we're having a conversation now. And it's just, to be able to put your feelings out there and then it all goes together. I mean, and that's a huge talent that people don't realize.
Because we have a lot of people that we know that you write songs now. Do you write it down, or is it all strictly just memory?
Some of it I write down.
Okay.
And right now I'm trying to stay where I don't write it down.
Oh, that's cool.
Just kind of go with the flow and just whatever happens. So yeah.
Okay, so where would you like to see Dear Silas like in the next 5 years? Like I can see you and this is now go with me on this.
Okay.
So perhaps acting. I can see you on the
Yeah.
Power Universe or BMF. So I said like 50 Cent, please call him be part of Little Meech and Terry New Connection in Atlanta. You'll have that Southern accent and you can own a local lounge, be a poet and a lyricist in the lounge. So that would be like your undercover job. You know what I mean?
I like that.
You like that?
You got it all rolled out.
I got it all broken out. So 50 Cent, I need you to call him because I can see him be the next character on BMF or the Power Universe.
Yeah,
No.
no, you spot on. I would actually love to
What
do
you say?
some acting. Yeah.
I've never heard now what the Power.
The Power Universe.
I don't watch
on
much
Stars.
TV, y'all. Okay, I don't have stars. Okay,
You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Okay.
okay, okay,
We're gonna get you hooked up.
okay. Well, when you get on there, I'm gonna get it because I want to see you. And I said, you from Mississippi, y'all. Be talking to the TV when you get on there.
Okay, so how important is it for you to work with either the same producers? I know a lot of people like to work with the same producers because they use their beat, how they write, and how their style is.
Mhm.
Or do you like to branch out and have other producers, on your different E EPs?
Yeah, it's a little bit of both. I'm definitely like, leaning more towards the side of just locking in with, the same people. Because I just feel like when you create music, at least for me, there's a certain energy built around this music, and you want to make sure it's the right type of energy. So the people that you surround yourself when you're doing that is very important. And so I'm just, I'm really, really, particular about who I work with. But once we, build a relationship, we got some things in common and we got certain goals that we're both trying to attain and get towards, that's where now we can build a relationship within the music based on our relationship in real life.
Okay, that is wonderful. And also, I know that of course you got this EP. So I know you're coming up a tour. You have a tour going on at this moment, or okay. So tell us a little bit about that and some places like on the tour that you have, or you may possibly going.
Right now we're still building tour out, but definitely we got I got Atlanta, Georgia coming up on I want to say May 17th. And we got Dallas, Texas on June the 6th. And we got some more dates. We hadn't currently announced them just yet, but definitely, Atlanta, get ready. Those tickets are available right now. And the Dallas tickets will be available real soon at www.dear-silas.com.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. And do you have a favorite on this new EP? Do you have a favorite? Oh, so somebody said he is handsome. I need to check that out. That show. Maria, thank you. She said you are handsome. I need to check out that show. Okay, so get the tickets and go check out the show.
Yeah, pull up Atlanta, Dallas, or wherever you at. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. And also, whenever you are doing an EP, do you have like a favorite song that you have on there? Like everybody may have like one specific one that you may like.
I mean, it's hard because they all my babies.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? So like, I think it changes. Like one day I'm like, oh, I got a record called "Leave Me Alone" because I really love my delivery on that record. And then the next day I might be going through something. I got a record called "Battling Me," where it's just basically talking about being your own competition, not comparing yourself to other people. And just really just not getting in the way of yourself, because we tend to do that sometimes as human beings. We can be our own worst enemy sometimes too, but also just trying to be your biggest cheerleader. So it just changes, but I would say right now, today is probably Battling Me. That's my favorite one from the new project.
Yes, I definitely was listening to it before, and I like I told you, I love all of them, but I do like Battling Me and I like Ocean View. Those are my two. So have you thought about doing like a listening party back here in Mississippi maybe, and invite your hometown out to support you, because everybody loves you when they were excited, to hear that you was coming on. So, have you thought about doing that and coming back home and doing like a big listening party so we can support you?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. I definitely like to talk it over with the team, and just make sure we can make it. because I want to. Anytime I do something at home, I want to make it as extravagant
Yes.
as possible. I want to make sure I'm feeding my people because I do get a lot of support here at home, and we just want to make sure it's the best all around for everybody. So I mean, that's a great idea and something we should actually look into doing.
Most definitely, because we will be there. We most definitely will be.
We sure will. We'll be there.
We definitely will be. We'll definitely promote it on our show to let everybody know that you're going to be in town and you'll be, having a listening party, and everybody can come participate. Because one thing we do like to do, we like to give back, and also when it comes to the community, anybody that comes back and pour back into our community, that's what we appreciate. And that's one thing Representative Nelson, that's one of the reasons why he ran is to pour back into the community. And that's the reason why I do what I do, is to pour back into the community. So we're always glad to have positive people on the show, like you.
Because our community right now is suffering.
Yeah.
Our community is suffering and our community is hurting right now. And we got to show them that bright light and let them know that, it's a change is on the horizon.
And someone like you, can you give, because the crime is so, so hectic, and you don't really have the inspirations like we did growing up. They don't have the music classes in school like we did growing up. What are some encouraging words that you would bring out to, it may be somebody right now that wants to be an artist, and wants to be in your life. Can you share just a little bit about, what it takes and some motivation for them?
Yeah. I would just say, knowing that your surroundings, they don't dictate who you are. The people around you don't dictate who you are. You have complete control over your life, and it's really up to you to make that change and just move towards the things that you want to do in life. And also remembering when you want to do something, like, why are you doing it? What's the reason you're doing it? You want to always make sure you're trying to impact in a positive way and do things to leave it better than what it was before you came. And I think that's what I try to do. I just know that, like, once I leave here, I can say, man, like, I left something that's timeless, that, even though I may not be here physically, somebody can hear this and it can get them through something, or it can give them the courage or the motivation to say, you know what, I can do this. I can attack that goal. I can make that happen. So yeah, I would just say that.
Oh, well, that's some really great words. And anybody that's out here that, wants to be an artist, he can do it. He came from Mississippi. So that doesn't have to be an excuse because of your surroundings. You can build your artistry from wherever you are. It doesn't matter where you are. And, network. That's the number one thing that we do when we're out and about. We network with other artists, reach out to other artists, and look how Snoop Dogg did with you. He didn't mind, being a feature on your platform as well, because both of y'all are from the same place.
Yeah.
And that is what inspires other people, is that when you get to your point in your celebrity, you bring somebody else and you pay it forward. And that's what I like about you and people like Uncle Snoop. So I want to give you a chance to give out any shouts out. I know this is your hometown. You have any shouts out to your family and friends? You can go ahead.
Yeah, man, I just want to shout out the whole state, man. I want to shout out everybody that's doing something positive to uplift the community, and really just show all the positivity that's going on in the state of Mississippi. It's some great, great things, just like anywhere, there's always going to be some things that can be better, but the important thing is that we're moving in the right direction. And we're doing the right work to make sure people, get to where they need to be at, and the state is uplifted as a whole. So yeah, I just want to shout out my hometown. I'm proud. I'm very, very proud of where I'm from. Everywhere I go, no matter what state I'm in, no matter if I'm out of the country, like I performed in front of 20,000 people in France, and I scream out, I'm from Mississippi, and I make sure they know that.
Awesome. Well, I want to say again, thank you for taking the time to come. It's been my pleasure. It's been
It's definitely been my pleasure.
Like,
It's been an honor.
us.
We're so
We've been
honored.
so excited to since we found out last night.
Oh.
Look, I called him at 11 o'clock at night.
And I couldn't go to sleep last night. And also, whenever you have time, I want you to come and visit us up at the Capitol.
Yeah.
So definitely should come to the Capitol and spend some time up there at the state Capitol. And we got some for you.
Yes,
Oh,
we
okay.
definitely do. We cannot forget about that.
All
We
right.
got you a little happy from the Capitol.
That is a state flag, Mississippi flag, and so you can always have Mississippi with
Wherever
you
you go.
wherever you go. So we want you to have
Appreciate
that. Yeah, most definitely. So
And we got you a thank you card as well. That's from the Reliable Representation Talk Show, because we want to say thank you so much. We appreciate you for stopping by. And just so you know, we got 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes to call in, 601-948-5950. But I'm going to leave it with the song of the day, because I know a lot of times when, everybody is stressing,
that's
when
it.
they are stressing, y'all, what we do? Hey, we gonna start it again. Hey, y'all ready?
All right, to our streaming audience, I'm getting off of here. We're still on the air on the radio, but we're getting off of here on the streaming side. We'll see y'all next Thursday at 6 o'clock.
All right,
Y'all
we'll
keep
be ready.